Hello, everybody. Welcome to the All Things Geek Podcast. I'm Brayden, or Renzolian, and this is obviously not a podcast episode. What happened? Episode 70 is unusable. Oops, sorry. There was an issue that I just found out about today, where the only audio being picked up was Tyler's. So it was a 3-hour and 15-minute episode with me, That, Shakoto, and Kasai, and you could only hear Kasai. And there were some topics where he didn't say much of anything. It's basically unusable. So because I didn't want to leave you guys hanging dry, I am recording sort of a recap just to kind of go through the events, because we did talk about some cool stuff that I figure I mentioned just as like news or whatever. If you're interested, cool. This is not going to be a usual thing, but if we do have to reuse this formula in the future, I guess there's that. Kicking off with our show and tells, Thatch ended up getting two Minecraft figures because he went to see the movie on Saturday, not last Saturday, but the last Saturday, whatever. The Saturday the movie came out, and he ended up getting the Steve and the skeleton. He ended up doing a dry brush black wash to this. I think it was a black wash to the skeleton, make him look all dirty and nasty, which it looked pretty good. And then he ended up getting the Flames of Disaster Knuckles, which I'm very jealous of him for that because I love those Sonic figures. And I didn't get anything this week, but Okoto ended up getting two troopers, a Rex and a Cody. I believe they're both from the Revenge of the Sith anniversary, or maybe not. I honestly don't know much about Black Series, but I'll throw them up on screen. And so that's pretty cool. And then the big one, and he told a massive story about this, was the Mafex Tobey Maguire Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. The figure looks phenomenal. I'm very happy he got it, and he had a very long journey on the road to grabbing one. So, again, good for him. It looks like a phenomenal figure. And he clearly has a lot of passion for it, and he was very clearly excited because this is the first time he's really ventured out into unknown figure territory. So it was cool hearing his experience. And he also mentioned that there will be a review coming out at some point on the Face Off Figures channel, so make sure to look out for that. And then Ty ended up getting 4 Jada Toys Mega Man because he goddamn loves Mega Man, of course, and because he's searching for the perfect Mega Man face paint, and he just can't find it. And then he ended up getting a model kit of, I believe the character is Roll from the Battle Network series, which is pretty dope. So yeah, lots of fun show and tells this week. And moving on, then we proceeded to talk about some Black Series knockoffs. So these are being sold as a unique team that has never been done. They seem to be kind of stylized, like they aren't directly from the show, and that has created some drama amongst Black Series fans because they're like, well, these aren't canon, which like isn't the whole point of making troopers, is to kind of have your own unique flair and that you can kind of do whatever you want with it. I don't know. That's just my takeaway. Anyways, the lame thing about these is that their prices are absolutely ridiculous for third-party stuff. Usually you'd expect cheaper, but these run like $38 to like $56 at most, or $58, which is nuts. And then also they are taking third-party trooper hands based on third-party sellers and just stealing the designs and using them, which is pretty shitty. So yeah, that wasn't very fun. Then we talked about the SH Figuarts Bonnie, Jewelry Bonnie from the One Piece line. And mostly the conversation was me trying to explain Bonnie's character and everyone being horrified because of typical anime BS, of course. But it was fun. I had to justify why I'm buying this figure still, which is basically I'm buying the figure because I'm a One Piece fan and I want the line to go on for as long as possible. And even if it's a character I don't necessarily really care about, I still kind of want to support the line as much as possible. But I do actually have a little bit of interest in the character due to the other piece of One Piece news, that being the One Piece Opening 27, along with the series' comeback. So more specifically, the Opening 27 Angel and Devil dropped, the new intro. It's very flashy. It looks beautiful. The animation is gorgeous. And it is a very emotional song, and I said that it definitely feels like a lullaby that Kuma, well, not lullaby, but like a nursery rhyme that Kuma would tell to Bonnie. That's how I'm taking it anyways. That could be completely wrong, but that was just my take. And I really, really enjoy that opening. Moving on, though, we did switch gears to Tron Ares, the brand new Tron movie. Thatch is very excited. He's a big Tron head, and he really liked this trailer, and he thinks it looks really fun and exciting. And I agree. I watched it. I think it looks really sick, and we're looking forward to seeing more from Tron. He said it has a lot of aura, so take that as you will. And then we talked about the Predator Killer of Killers trailer, which is an animated anthology movie. Very Arcane inspired style. It is like cheaper version. It is like a discount Arcane animation. It's not as good, but it definitely has that styling. I think this is a sick concept for a movie. I really wanted to talk about it. I'm really excited. I think the Predator franchise is doing a massive resurgence, and and the Alien franchise, honestly, and it is honestly really damn cool. So very happy about that. I'm very much looking forward to watching that movie when it drops. Then we talked, of course, about Daredevil episode 8. What an episode it was. It was, I believe, all of our favorite episodes. It was very well written. The tension was impeccable. Matt and Dex's character, especially Dex, was on full display. Just a wonderful show of all these emotions coming to a head, and it feels like a perfect companion piece with the first episode. Fantastic episode. We are all so excited for the finale, and we hope that Cherry dies swiftly. That's our only hope and dream, but we're very excited to see what comes, obviously. Hopefully we're going to be able to properly talk about the finale next week. And then we ended off the show by talking about a Minecraft movie. Thatch ended up seeing it the opening weekend. I ended up seeing it on Wednesday night, so I was a little late to it. I didn't get any cool chicken jockey tackling in the theater. We basically summed up the movie is that it was like, it's very entertaining. It's really stupid, but we both got a lot of enjoyment out of it, and we both enjoyed the movie. Is it like a well-written masterpiece? No, of course not. It's not like a genuinely like amazing movie or anything, but it's hilarious. There's a lot of jokes that we thought worked really well, and it was entertaining basically all the way through. We both really, really enjoyed it. A lot of our talk was mostly just about how the theaters are going insane and people are like tackling each other and sniping each other and bringing chickens to the theater, and just a lot of chicken jockey jokes in general. But we ended up liking the movie. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite movies of the year. I mean, I guess so far, yes, it is one of my favorite movies of the year. I like it more than Captain America. I'd probably give it a 6 out of 10, which I gave Cap a 5 out of 10. But also, I would probably give Cap a 6 out of 10, considering the Red Hulk stuff. I don't know. It
Chicken jockey
is dumb. If you're not into Minecraft's stupid baby humor, then don't go see the movie. That was basically the whole argument that we had. It was a very in-depth conversation. But, yeah, that was basically it for the entire week. It was a very entertaining episode. Like, I am sorry that you guys didn't get to hear it this week. I found it very entertaining. But hopefully, if you're interested in what we talked about, this will suffice. I get, not really. I don't know. I don't really know what I hope to gain with this, but yeah. Once again, sorry guys. Thanks for listening.